life is short, football career is shorter.
Yeah.
I see no reason why he can't be in the leadership group or a captain. Like, I really rate Lewis-Skelly. Of course, he's got improvement stuff, but I love him.
The 2 seasons of football he's played for Arsenal, he's coming as a makeshift left back, and for me, was the best left back in the country for the time.
His debut season, when he got his opportunity and he got that run, no one was chatting to him.
Yeah, he's turned up this year now. I think a bit, quote unquote, found out when it comes to the left back position. They kind of realized he's gonna try and wait for the contact, receive it on a spin, rotate. It was an easy plan to stop. You understand? So he had something to bounce back from now. Like you said, that the rumors that he was gonna go, that broke my heart. I didn't care. I thought,
he's one of us.
One of ours, and I knew he'll fight through this. What's this? In a season where we're about to win the league, he's struggling to find form. It's different conditions, you know them ones. Last year he was thrown in to save us. He had to have that responsibility. This year you've turned up just as a guy that's part of the squad and that's fighting for the shirt. And all of a sudden this Nkapie guy who's landed, he's looking crazy. Calafiori usually gets injured just fine. It's a lot to deal with. But it's been thrown in in the 6 latter stages. I'm seeing some of the better 6 performances I've seen at the Emirates in a minute. He's looking amazing, bro.
He reminds me of Dembele of Spurs, in many ways. He reminds me of him.
He's going to save us hundreds of millions in his career, because that's the kind of position that you keep rolling the dice at. If he didn't do that, a new 6 is coming to fence with Zubimendi. You understand? I think Zubi's had a good season, but again, he's shown at times that we need something else. You understand?
I agree with that, with what you said about Zubi. Like, the second half of the season from Zubi, I don't know what's happened. First half of the season, he's playing out of his skin. I just think he needs to adapt, if I'm honest. Probably bulk 100%. Up a bit. But I rate Zubi, man.
Oh, bro, Zubi's a great player, man. And again, I think people are not putting the weight on the fact that, bro, now let's have it right. Zubimendi hasn't challenged for a league before, 38 games, having to be on point.
And the amount of games he's played as well.
Yeah, being a Real Sociedad player, being any player in Spain, unless you play for Barca, Real Madrid, or Atletico's 1 out of 10 seasons, you're kind of just there to, I know it sounds dread, kind of almost get the attention of them or someone else. You understand, bro? It's not even about...
Your vibes winning until the big boys come calling.
It's not even about winning, bro. You understand? I know they were part of like a cup winning thing and all of that, but again, over 38 games, new environment, new language, new everything, it's daunting, man. But, bro, when it's all said and done, he's part of the team that won it after 22 years, bro. And I've seen great players in that midfield over 22 years. And
facts,
we ain't been able to get it over the line, man. And that first half of the season, bro, some of the performances he put in were immense, bro.
I was calling him Zubamendinho.
Yeah, there you go, bro. There you go. It's Fernandinho-esque. You understand? He was broski. He was chipping in with goals. He was a lot stronger than I thought he was. He was much better in the air than I thought he would be. He was a breath of fresh air, man. But Lewis-Skelly, I think, will be a serious option in the 6 next season. Serious option. That will be good because Zubi's minutes will be reduced, bro. These 50, 60 games, these managers turned up and had to do this, bro. You understand?
Yeah. And he's now in a World Cup as well, where he's going to play a lot of minutes if Rodri's not there. So it's mad for him.
It's mad. So, yeah, man. I look forward to it, man.
It's interesting, though, man, because for me, I would like another midfielder. I do like the Tonali links. I don't think it's going to happen, but purely because you'd have Miles Lewis-Skelly, Rice, Zubi and Lewis-Skelly. You throw a Tonali in there. Throughout the course of a season, you might, I don't want it, but we all know how the game works, in it. You might have to call on a Kaya Marino, do something a bit cute and clever with Eze. I'm calling midfield. I genuinely think we're one midfielder away. I feel sorry for Nwaneri, because if you do get Rodgers, you can play on the left as well as central. It looks dark for Nwaneri. I'll be honest with you, my boy. It does. I hope I'm wrong. It looks dark, man.
I hope I'm wrong as well. I think Ethan, it's all about next season, isn't it? It's all about next season. Who you going to be? Because it's like, Mikel has shown that he has faith in a couple players, you understand? Reece Nelson, he'll keep you around. You understand? He's a man that when it gets to pre-season, you're probably just looking at them with the clipboard like, oh, he's too cold, you know. I can't even that. Maybe loan, but man can't sell him. Like, you understand? And I'd hate for Ethan to be that because let's have it right. He's what Max is. He was what Max is to us now. You understand? The guy that was sitting there rubbing our hands together, saying, "Yeah, man, this."
And now Max has come and he's kind of like casted on the shelf.
Oh,
type
it's
of
mad.
thing.
So it's a thing where next season, I think, I wouldn't say he's lucky. It's football, innit? It's this day and age. We will need him, innit? It's a thing where if we was to let him go, we'd have to replace him. And I feel like because of the Morgan Rogers deal, a couple other deals, we'll look to save though. There, you understand? So as we're gonna have a massive squad, domestic cups, early stages of the Champions League, he'll get to play. He'll get to earn his spot. You understand, bro? It won't be like this season. This season, Nolly landed, and Nonny on his worst day is gonna run past him, man. You understand?
And Max just come out of nowhere as well. And it's
there
just
you
mad.
go. There you go. On his worst day, he's keeping the ball ticking. You understand? So, and it didn't help that the loan weren't great. You understand? But I think what will work in his favor is that Mikel will say that's not your fault. The change of management happened. We're champions now. We're gonna play a lot of games. You're gonna get to feature in them. Maybe not in the role that you would have wanted this season because of the loan, but you can earn.
Take your chances, man.
He's in the position
Like
he's in.
Saka and Lewis-Skelly.
Simple as that, bro. Take your chances, bro. Them man early, you realize, cool. Lewis-Skelly, you can see it now. You're not the kind of player that's going to turn up every season, earning your spot next season. You're here, innit? You see that with Saka. With Ethan, that's the space he's in now, bro. He's in a space where he has to earn the right to be here next season. You understand?
Thanks.
And we're champions now, bro. That's
my fear though. They might be like 50 million bid comes in. They might be like, I know we shouldn't do this, but money have to make, man. We miss Nwaneri, but safe. That's my biggest fear. I think everything could happen with Nwaneri. I think he could be given an opportunity. I think he could go permanently. I wouldn't even rule out him going out on loan, but that second loan, it would have to bang. Ideally in the Prem now, man. Because as you said, the Marseille one was set up perfectly. De Zerbi's there, Aubameyang's there, and obviously, like watching football, bro, things change in a minute. It will help him learn, but it didn't do what it's designed to do, like you said, didn't it?
Yeah, man. But he'll get a chance next year, man. I think he'll get a chance next year. But bro, Morgan Rogers, man. If we was to get Morgan Rogers and Tonali, like that makes a scary team so much scarier. You understand?
I think Arteta would even if he gets Rodgers, I think he'd want an out-and-out left winger. I think Rodgers is a dream for Arteta, a bit like Eze. You can play him here, there, and everywhere, bro. Like it makes too much sense, man. I want that done tomorrow.
And you know it is why I think it's a bit of a Mikel signing. You know he loves. From what I see, it's not even from what I see. The only out-and-out 9 we've had, other than Gyökeres now, has been brought in, was Nketiah, and it's almost like Mikel didn't like that about him. He didn't like the fact that you couldn't put him here, there, everywhere. Go get Havertz. You can go midfield, right wing pocket, deeper, even in the 8. Last man 9.
Turn Marino into a forward.
There you go. Same as Marino. He likes these kind of tactical Swiss Army knives. You understand? And I see that for Morgan Rogers, man. I see him in the thing. He said it himself. They asked him where he plays, what his natural position is, or what he prefer. He said where the space is. You understand? And I see that in the left wing pocket. I see that in the 10. I see that deeper as a forward thinking 8. And bro, maybe even going forward, bro. Heard him say it himself in the 9, bro. I'd like to see that, fam.
Like you said, Arteta likes him kind of, man. I could see Arteta playing him as a false 9.
There you go, Car. I think the difference between him and profile-wise, he's almost like the mirror of Havertz. So like the Havertz, but right-footed. So left wing pocket instead of right wing pocket. All of them kind of thing there.
The blueprint's there.
There you go. They got obviously not similar build, but they're both quite big. They're big attackers. You understand? You
6 foot plus, a bit lanky.
There you
runners.
go, bro. You see a Havertz or Rodgers on the touchline. The fullback's got something to think about. But the main difference is mobility, man. Rodgers can move. You understand? Havertz,
Yep.
I think he's quicker than he comes across. He's a nonchalant. He's one of them.
But it just looks ugly.
There you go. He's like a bit gangly. You understand? That is not Morgan Rodgers. This is a heavyweight through and through. You understand?
But what's the fee for you for Rodgers though, man? Because for me, I think you're looking at 100 odd million. Like, is there a cut-off point?
Do you know what it is? I think you got to look at the 100. Obviously, Declan Rice, West Ham in a completely different place. You understand? But like Declan Rice, this signing, it might sound like a massive statement, but I think it transforms us, bro. I think it changes us. I think it gives us an extra gear. It gives us an extra gear. It makes other players in our front line, other players in our midfield, our fullbacks, it can make them be more expansive. You understand? Like you said, he's got that attitude. You understand? He's got that attitude where the ego's there. He's not the humblest, but he hasn't got the ego that will stop him from running. He's got the kind of ego that's, what do you mean you ran past me? I'm going to chase you, rude boy. You understand?
And that is what Arteta likes. He's big on what you do off
the
ball and all that jazz.
There you go, bro. That's what he wants. And I'm a big fan of Unai Emery. I really like Unai Emery.
I don't like the rep he gets.
Yeah, I don't. I think maybe we was a bit harsh with him, but at the same time, look how it's worked out. I don't think he is as good a coach as Mikel Arteta. But one thing Mikel Arteta needs to take out of his playbook is signing players like that, man. You get me, bro? Morgan Rodgers. I don't know if he signed him, but he's the guy that started giving the John Duran youth minutes. Guys that will play against the next man and move to him.
They're bastards. Let's have it right.
Yeah,
they're
bro.
bastards.
It's not about football. It's life. Put these guys anywhere on this planet, their personality will shine through and they will battle. You understand? I didn't think Havertz was like that. Havertz is like that. Declan Rice is like that. I didn't think Mikel Merino is like that. He's the epitome of that. You understand? These are the kind of guys that, because of their temperament, they'll be competing with you, and you don't even know what's happening, bro. They're just standing there calm and collected. You see in their mind, they're saying, brother,
wolves in sheep's clothing.
When this ball lands here, you're dead, rude boy. Man, don't do the woofing thing. Only bite. You get me? No bark, just biting.
I'm here for this. Well, we need 11 of those, but I don't want no more good youths. I'll be so honest.
Broski, I think that is, even that, back to Saka. I think even that is why you're kind of seeing him kind of more of a shell. Because there's big personalities, man. These are not guys that are going to run over and be like, yeah, Saka, yeah, they love him.
Yeah, no, fuck the pally thing, man.
They're doing their own celebration, blood. I love Trossard. Trossard, what do you mean, brother? Yeah, go celebrate.
This is my time to shine.
This is my time. You understand? And like you said, if we get loads of those who are almost secretly competing with each other, that's how you do it, bro. When Due sees Lewis-Skelly run past him, man, he says, "Yeah, all right."
I got that in my Arsenal as well.
Yeah. You know them way there. When I say, yeah, I saw what you done at half time, I'm gonna say, did you see my one?
Hear what I do in the 60th.
Yeah, yes. And that's what we need. We need that. We need the vibe. And it's there. The vibe is there. It's just, I think there's a couple more personnel, a couple more tactical tweaks that needed to be executed for it to fully flourish. You understand? You'll be there, man. These boys are Premier League champions, man. These boys are Premier League champions. And, bro, I tell you this, my brother.
It's surreal to even hear that.
I tell you this, my brother. DG, they feel like it, bro. It's not a big-headed thing. It's I worked for this.
There's no imposter syndrome. We deserve this.
Broski, none of that. We deserve
3 years in the making, really. Well, 3 years too late, but better late than never.
100%. And I'm
so my last question for you then, Lippy. Go ahead, Lippy.
Yeah. Now, what I'm the happiest about, because my worry after 22-23 was like everyone else, bar Mikel Arteta and whoever the coaching staff was, is I didn't understand what we had on our hands in terms of Saliba, in terms of Gabriel, in terms of, you understand? So my thing was,
And the
we don't win
improvements
something,
them man have made year in, year out as
there you
well, man.
go. And I just
Ridiculous.
thought, if we don't win something, I've gone into every season thinking maybe not this summer, but I'm thinking if we don't win something this summer, they're gonna at least think about going. And
That's how I felt
think,
going into the season that's just gone, you know, like we
there you
had to
go.
do this thing because I don't know
We
where
had
we
to
turn
do it.
if we didn't win the Prem this year.
The issue with the last good Arsenal cycle of good Arsenal players, Diaby, Alex Song, Van Persie, Clichy, we didn't have these, bro. We didn't have any of these guys for the same time for 5 years. You get me, bro?
We never
So
held on to them and just let them
never
flourish.
held on, bro. We never got to have a solid cycle of players. You understand? Like Liverpool have had. You understand? Liverpool have had Van Dijk. They won the Champions League, lost Champions League with that man, won the Prem more than once with that man.
Mane, Salah, the list goes on.
Salah, that's a cycle, bro, a full cycle. Yeah, it's coming to an end, so you're now seeing a transition. But they get to bow out of that transition gracefully.
That's my thing. Let's seize the present now.
Bro, exactly. Because you see, Liverpool, yeah, man, don't watch them, you know. They, in their transition, they're still getting Champions League. They're still going to buy star players. Our transition was back-to-back 8th, scraping the bottom of the barrel of the transfer list, the transfer market. You understand? But now we've won with this cycle of players. Yeah, these men got to be winners together.
And that gas you to do it again and again.
And they will want to do it again. They will want to do it again, bro. But yeah.
That's what we need, man. My last question for you, Lippy, before I let you get out of here, because I know you're busy. Who's the most important player in this Arsenal side? And I've been asking everyone this purely because there is no right answer in it. But you can make a case. Sometimes I feel like saying Raya. Sometimes I feel like saying Saka. Sometimes I feel like saying our 2 centre-halves. I think I've settled on Declan Rice because I looked at it in that if they weren't here for 10 games, how do I think it would pan out? I don't think we survive without Declan Rice. Maybe just me that just loves Declan, but I don't know, man. But yeah, what's your thoughts?
Bro, I'll make you right, bro. I cannot. You see, when I answer these questions, that's how you know I'm just in champion mode. I cannot stress how much, what these men have done. Bro, see, the last time we won the league, I was in year 7. I don't remember how it felt. I don't remember how it felt.
As a grown man for a lot of us.
The only thing I remember is that it was my first year in secondary school, and thank you to Henri. I thanked Bergkamp to his face. Thank you. No one could chat shit to me for the whole year because you lot didn't lose a Prem game. Yeah, the Champions League with Chelsea and everything hurt, but the fact we didn't lose a game,
domestically we're invincible.
I love that. But again, I can't remember how it felt. I can't remember being excited for the next season. I can't remember sitting there. Social media weren't even there for me to pre the ITK. We didn't have no ITK. It was teletext and magazine and all them thing there back then. You understand? But so all these players are important. All of these players are important. A lot of them are Arsenal legends. But Declan Rice, bro, is like,
can't talk him up enough.
Bro, he hit. You know what it is? There's 4 of them for man. Yeah, 5 if you include Raya. But Saliba, Gabriel, Saka, and Declan Rice, these men are stars. These men are world superstars. The last time we had world-class superstars, they all were having secret conversations about where they should go to. And that's because of the wage structure. That's because of the way the world was back then, bro. It was no one's fault. You get me, bro?
We're talking about bringing in Rodgers on top of what we got. We never had that when the time, like you're saying.
And it's because of guys like you see, back then, I remember being excited about Aubameyang landing. But then you see when he actually landed, and I see it on paper now, I'm seeing bare other idiots. It's like, is this... But I'm seeing Rodgers with Saka and these boys. These imaginary 11s that youths are making up now, they're just putting like one guy in there now. I remember when it was like 2 of our players and the whole 11 is just bare Real Madrid. Yeah, it's Mane Dembele. Let's get here.
Bare transfer links that wouldn't come to juice.
Bare transfer links that weren't real. You understand? But back to Declan Rice, brother. This is all 4 men I mentioned are generational. But it's like Declan is like, maybe it's I'm doing the English thing, mate. I'm being a bit English right now, man.
So am I, if I'm honest with you. That's why I asked you, because I wanted to know if someone else thought the same way.
Broski, any football environment I've been in, if there's a man, like a little boy or anything, a coach like Declan Rice there, they winning, that breeds winning, bro. that breeds winning. That the kind of warrior, the man that you see them performative man, them Charlies, who we used to hate back in the day. That did go on to play non-league and rare tech. Bro, we hated them because of how fucking good they were, bro. It's almost like there was no flaws. Fuck that guy, man. And that's what it is with Declan Rice. If he didn't play for Arsenal, I'll fucking hate him. I swear.
I used to hate him when he was at West Ham. He signed.
Bro,
He's all love.
He's so good, bro. He's so good. Everything he does, he's chasing a man. You know he's gonna chase him. He's running past a man. You know he's gonna run past him. He's looking
Even
up for
added
the
goals
pass.
to his game.
You know the pass is gonna get there. He's like, bro, I hate to say it, bro. It's Gerrard vibes, bro. And he's a giant Gerrard. He's a 6 foot.
He's the best centre mid in the Prem right now. No one's chatting to him.
Bro, he's horrible to play against. Lovely to play with. That is the epitome of a Premier League midfielder, bro. You understand? And bro,
he made 105 million look cheap.
Broski, you know who we seen over here, man. Patrick Vieira, Diaby, bad boy. Bro, he's up there with them, bro. This is one of the Arsenal legends that is a bad boy. You understand, bro? That is an overall bad boy. You bring me your legend, my legend might punch up your legend. Because you see all them real, bro. It's we've got them kind of. And I think as much as I love Saliba and Gabriel and Saka, I just think the heart, the way that man dies for the shirt, and this is a man that is in love with another club, by the way. Yeah, this is a man. He's torn between the two, but when he puts on that Arsenal shirt,
he'll die for us.
From kickoff to the final whistle, bro. He'll do anything, bro, for us. And when I say us, that's the players, the fans, bro. You feel it, bro. You feel it, bro. And you know he's going to give his best years to Arsenal. Things like that. As much as I love Saliba, Gabriel, broski, we might win that Champions League and they might say,
we know where Saliba's going one day. Broski, everyone in their hearts, they know he's going Real Madrid one day.
Broski, but you know what it is? You see with Saliba, even when that happens, you see the way he's sick. You see, if we don't win the Champions League till he's 32, he's here till he's 32. He'll go with
he gets that. You do get that vibe from William Saliba that he wants to stay here till he's won everything.
Broski, he's not having it. He ain't having it, bro. And it's down to Mikel, man. It's down to Mikel.
I have to big up the manager. I can't talk him up enough, man. This is all him.
Broski, Arsene Wenger, what he means to me in football, I can't even explain to you. You understand that? As a kid, he's like a myth to man. He wasn't even a real person. He was like Santa Claus. He was like like a superhero. Him, Henry, like that team. I was really young. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how blessed I was to be part of this Arsenal thing. You understand? Now I get it because of the pain and just life experience.
The pain,
bro. Players like Declan Rice, bro. Imagine you're 12 years old, Declan Rice. Do you know what that is to you, bro? You know what that is to you? Knowing that you get to turn into a big man, loving this game of football, loving this club that's Arsenal, knowing that a player like that is going to be here, knowing that a gaffer like fucking Mikel Arteta is going to be here. What a fucking club, bro.
What a privilege,
club,
bro.
That's what it's reminded us, bro. That's what's reminded everyone else. I didn't even want to make it about
fucking massive.
Broski, you've seen the reaction to us winning. And what my reaction is to this reaction is, broski, especially in the city of London where we grown up and love DG. I'm just seeing a bag of football fans. I'm seeing a bag of football fans that I realized they made a fucking mistake. Big up the class of 92 or whatever they was called. But brother, you don't feel it the way you feel this, bro. You don't feel it.
You're not from London, bro. You don't, yeah. You
don't feel it. And again, I'm not here to knock no one's love for their team. I got friends that grew up on the same road, man. That's United fans, Liverpool fans. They love their club the way we love Arsenal. But it's what they feel. They never feel it, bro. They'll never feel it. They'll never know what it feels like.
Bro. They'll never know what it feels like, my boy.
I've done it to everyone. I'm doing this to every piece of content. On that Tuesday when I saw you, bro, when you said, not fuck from the final whistle, but when you decided, you know what, I'm going to go to the Emirates, man. How long did it take you to get there, broski?
20 minutes. Literally,
bro, the longest I've heard from my Southeast London brethren is a 45. You understand, bro? We're in the home. Immediate. We are home, bro. We are home.
Literally. It don't matter where you was, what you was doing. You had to be there, bro. I think the Tuesday was better than the parade. I'll be real. I'll be so real.
100%. And broski,
I can't. That Tuesday was a mad thing.
Broski, I'll tell you this for a fact. The Prem need to watch out. This is going to send our fan base into a frenzy. Yeah, match days are gonna be different. Especially for the beginning months of the August to September when it's warm. But you're gonna get
Shirts are
people
gonna
outside.
sell out and that.
Bro, so you're gonna get people outside the Emirates for no reason. You're gonna see my man there. Oh, so where you sitting in the stadium? Now I ain't going to the game, brother. I'm just
I'm just here for the
here.
vibes. I'm going to watch it in
I'm
the
just
pub.
fucking here. And that we've never had that. We've never had that there. Beautiful stadium. That's my favorite stadium ever. And I wasn't blessed enough to go to Highbury.
The house feels like a home now.
Bro, this is our home. This is our home. And we finally put that bit of furniture that was meant to always be there. It's there. Yeah? And I believe, like you said in the beginning, bro, and I love the way you do this so casually. You never do the big up expressions, but you don't do the expression. Brother, you just tell them casual. We'll be there next year. We'll be there, man. We'll be there.
We're retaining the thing. 100% we're retaining the
We'll
plan.
be there, bro. This is the level, bro. This is the standard. This is the standard, bro. So, brother, let's do a couple more of these, man. Let's do a couple more.
Bro, you know what, bro? We got more of these to come, my guy. We're live now, bro. We're live in vibes. You know already.
We got a lot of content to do, man. We got a lot of content to do. 100%, my brother, man. Yeah,
100%, man.
Yeah.
Lips, where can people find you before I let you get out of here, man?
Broski, I'm on Twitter. My Twitter is Lickshot Lippy, not Lippy Lickshot. My thing got taken down so many times. It's Don Dada Lips on TikTok or Instagram. Obviously, Filthy Fellas.
100%. Big them up.
I know DG, I'm here and DG's there. You're gonna see us on the same Filthy camera soon. I guarantee Champions up a step through. Yeah, extended Filthy family. You know what's going on. And yeah, my bro, man. Love for having me, bro, man. First Amendment.
Nah, man, you're part of the furniture. Yeah? It's a pleasure to have you here. It was always meant to happen, and it's happened just at the right time.
Yeah? Come on, my broski, man. Let me know when we go again, my broski. I'm ready.
Come on.
Look after. Big up everyone.
Hey, Lips, take care of yourself. People, if you didn't catch what Lippy said, all this shit is in the description. And on that note, Lips, we're out. One love.
Every time, my bro. Love.
Come on.